Brown Clark. Let's see. I'm like slow on the trigger here.
And you said, is this one SOP Moret or the?
It's on just my name, Moret Brown Clark.
Okay.
Small description.
I don't have my glasses. I can't see.
All right, we got a minute.
Okay.
Should have called Justin.
He in LA anyway.
Oh, yeah, so.
Hey, tell somebody to come because you don't want to miss this. All right, we're going live. Jacqueline, you about to make me bust a shout up in here. This is the Sound of Praise, Jacqueline Carr with It's Yours, My God. I'm a Rep Brown Clark here at the Sound of Praise, and I am very blessed. Like, I done did the whole interview without y'all. I'm just saying.
Amen.
In the studio with me right now, I have Miss Alfreda Fuller and Miss Rhonda Jackson. Say hello, ladies.
Hello. This is Alfreda. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, and praise God.
So now, let's just get right to it, shall we?
Yes.
You're having a business forum on January 26th.
This Saturday.
It says learning the skill of trading. Tell me about that.
Well, Moret, as I just told you, I want to bring to the public this magic, this opportunity of a lifetime to change your life and make a big difference. It's something that I did not intend to do, but my spirit will not let me rest. It's something that I've overtaken, will be retiring soon as a result of it. And I just wanted to disseminate it, to bring it to the public like I always have in the other professions that I pursued throughout my life.
So now you are an attorney,
Yes.
you are a nurse,
Yes.
and you are a trader.
Exactly.
Okay, and then I have Miss Rhonda over here who's a retired nurse, and she's been trading for a year. Tell me a little bit about you, dear.
Yes, I'm a retired nurse, and I wanted to take a look at an opportunity that could keep me home without having to go back to work. And when I saw this opportunity with learning how the skill of trading, it was amazing. I saw how you literally can turn 15 cents into $1 right in my eyes.
I like that.
And I was amazed with that. So now my journey is just to help as many people as I can, to free as many people as I can, to turn people into millionaires this year.
So they're having a business forum. It's called Learning the Skill of Trading. That's happening this Saturday,
Exactly.
January 26th. I see, is it 2 sessions? Or
2 sessions.
One at 11 a.m., one at 1 p.m. It's
Yes.
at the Lock Raven Public Library, Baltimore Towson area, you say.
Yes.
If you want more information, the number is 1-866-TRADE-61. But we're going to delve a little bit more into how both, like, they look like me, I'm just saying, how both of these ladies came to be like moguls trading. A lot of times we just think that trading is for Caucasian white men. Let's just go there for a second.
Yeah.
But you look just like me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I appreciate that you making this easy to grasp for people. Just tell me, like, do you have a financial background, Ms. Fuller?
Well, I do have a business degree. That's
Okay.
the 3rd degree, Moret.
Got
But
it.
I have been knowing
You're
about
just an
this
overachiever, but
all
go
my
ahead.
life. I grew up in Miami. I went to school with a lot of Jewish kids.
Okay.
And they would do it. They would come and tell us. And I've had friends, but they wouldn't say, hey, let me show you.
Right.
They kept it to themselves.
Gotcha.
So in my heart of hearts, it's something that I knew was there, but I never took the time to delve into it.
I'm speaking with Alfreda Fuller and Rhonda Jackson. They specialize in foreign exchange trading. Let's see that.
Exactly.
Yes.
They're having a forum January 26th, 11 a.m. is the first session, and 1 p.m. is the second session, learning the skill of trading. You don't want to go anywhere because I'm about to pick their brains right after some good gospel music.
All right.
We did okay?
Yes.
You make it fun.
Put the mic down a little bit more
Oh, wow.
Oh,
in front
okay.
of your mouth.
Oh, okay.
But you were good. And then I heard your bracelets. I was
Oh, I
saying,
know.
Yeah, I was like,
I said, oh, shoot.
yeah,
Okay.
nice.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no, yes, fun. So, let's see. Who's here? You got any questions for, let's see. I know, I'm like, don't know how to work this camera. Okay, so look, it's me. Hi. And I have these ladies here who do this day trading. And just even what they've just shared with me while we were not Facebook Living yet and on the station, just about how you can use the skill that they can teach you in just 4 hours. But of course, you got to do the work now. You can't just do something for 4 hours and make a lot of money. You can't. Somebody, people want like a quick thing, and it is a little quick, but you've got to put in the work and the time. So it just really is good. I want them to kind of just tell a little bit more to you guys, because you're on my Facebook Live. That means you're fortunate and blessed, and you're going to get some information just about how they, is it difficult to do it? Is it time consuming? Because like I told you before, I've seen people who are like, I'm trading, and they made no money. They like, I'm just like, you look like a bum on the couch, not like, so, but what you were telling me is different. So
The platform that we have, they actually give you this, they give you the education. I mean, the education is powerful. You don't have to go anywhere but right there. They give you the skill set basically from a beginner to an intermediate to a pro. So the skills that they're teaching you, that's what taught me, and that now I have an eye for trading. And like I said, it takes 4 hours just for the basics, but you definitely want to go all the way up to the advanced session. But it once you start that, at least with the basics, you'll be able to go in and to place a trade. And we try to start out all our customers that sign up with a demo account where they actually can practice first trading. They can learn it, and we teach them. We walk them through how to place a trade, how to change their lot size, the amount of money they're risking. We teach them everything in addition to the skill set that you get from the actual business. So we're like hands-on. We don't, we believe in you're not in business for yourself. You're not by yourself.
So let me ask you a question. Do you make money off of helping people?
No.
So you're just doing this to help?
Exactly. I mean, we got a lot going on in the country right now. People are furloughed.
Yeah.
And if they had a plan B, then maybe this could have took the place of, the income they're losing right now.
There are opportunities. There's a second side to this, but that's a voluntary thing on an individual basis. There's another way to make additional monies if you want to actually go out and disseminate it and get people to join under the company name, under your team efforts, if you choose to. But then the person that told me about Miss Rhonda, she doesn't do this. So she wants to do hair, she wants to do some other things, but what drew me in was, she told me about the hair, and I'm like, okay. Then she told me, she says, well, I'm sending my daughter to college. And I'm like, wait a minute, what are we talking about now? And I know she's a tech, and I know the nurses. So I had to sit down and finally hear her out. And she introduced me to, and I've never looked back.
And that's been about, you said about 6 months?
Yes. April, May, June last year.
So now you just started doing this 6 months
Yes,
ago. You started
yes,
doing this a year
yes.
ago.
Yes.
A lot of people would do it for their lifetime and not tell anybody about it.
Exactly.
You've been doing it for a couple of months, and you are like gushing over wanting to share this information with people. Why is that so important to you? I mean, you're spending money here at the radio station. You're spending money to rent out the library.
Amen.
I mean, you're sowing
Seeds.
in the beginning.
Right.
Who are you?
Well, it's something, like I said, I've done it all my life. Even, when I was practicing full-time attorney, helping people save their homes, businesses, on all levels. I've done the smallest of the smallest bankruptcy to the biggest of the biggest. I've been published for cases that I've won, and I had to rethink my position on this whole thing, and had to say, you know, this is something that everybody needs to at least know about. Now, I'm not certain about your answer or your decision,
Gotcha.
but at least you should know about this opportunity.
Okay, and this is on, so you're having the business forum on Saturday.
Exactly.
One's at 11.
Yes.
One's at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
It's at the Loch Raven Public Library.
Yes.
So what are you going to be talking about? I'm going to make sure I ask that. Make sure I ask that one on the radio. What are you going to be sharing on Saturday?
Well, basically, Rhonda is going to be presenting, and she's going to bring the audience into the complete knowledge of the foreign exchange market under the auspices of IML Markets Live, the company that gives us the opportunity to be with that trading company to access the education piece and access the other opportunities that IML Markets allows you to become a part of. It's a constant 24-hour, 7 days a week education piece, constantly. So if you work, you can study at night, you can attend the classes at night. If you're a weekender, there are weekend classes 24/7.
But the main classes are with iMarketslive is online. So when you get your you join the business, you'll get your own website, and the education is right there online. So you can take it at your leisure. You can do it at a snail's pace, or you can do it at a rabbit's pace. But the education is there, and it teaches you everything you need to know. And then also they have software that actually gives you the trades, so you don't have to figure out how to is this pair a good pair. The company actually gives you the trades.
So
they tell you
what's the benefit for them? Is there?
Well, the gentleman who actually co-founded this company, he came from humble beginnings. I mean, his father was a construction worker, and he had nothing. And he's from New York, and he built a company from the ground floor. And he wanted to, and trading wasn't even exposed to a lot of us until it was only available to banks and hedge funds. But now, and within the last 10 to 12 years, we're able to get involved in it. And he wanted to set a platform up, because he used to himself travel around the country charging $20,000 for a weekend session just to learn the skill. Then you had to still go ahead and fund your account, but only wealthy people could afford it. Only wealthy people, not the average person. So he wanted to give back to the average person to be able to get involved in this.
Create
and that's
wealth,
how
personal wealth.
Yeah, so that's how he he created this platform, and then he brought other millionaires and billionaires along with him to give the company more of a marketing piece as well. And then, and make sure he has over 100 educators that teach the skill. We can actually watch traders trade live 24 hours a day. We can mark their charts up. We can ask them questions. They answer the questions. They give us signals. We making money all day long.
So as she being my mentor, and me still somewhat a little bit above the beginning stages now, she does my homework for me. So at night she'll say, hey, take this trade if you want it, sleep on it. In the morning she's already given me a wealth of information. If I want to pick up my phone and put the trades in, she's done the homework already.
So Darlene Walker said, can this be done online? I live in Detroit.
Yes.
I have teams in the UK, Africa, Hong Kong, Philippines. I have them all.
We just left a big conference in Atlanta.
This is global.
We had people come over from Alabama to Atlanta.
So if somebody is not
all over the world,
somebody's not able to come on Saturday, say they live out of town, like Darlene and
I can do a personal
Tiffany.
Zoom. I can do a Zoom with her, like it's similar to Skype, and I can do a presentation via Zoom to show her the plan that way.
So how
1-866-TRADE-61.
Okay. That's the number for everything?
Yes.
Well, no,
what she would do, if she would call, leave a message, then she would be directed to Rhonda, and Rhonda would set up whatever's necessary. Rhonda may even go up to Pennsylvania or Delaware.
Okay.
Where's she from? Detroit.
In Detroit, so they have to Zoom it.
It just depends on how many. She has a group of people.
Okay, so the number again?
1-866-TRADE-61.
And you bought a phone number too.
Yes.
Look at you. What somebody like somebody like me who is scratching their head Like, I know how to do what I do. I
Right.
know how to
Sing.
1-866-TRADE-61. Yes, that's the number. I know how to sing. I know how to talk. I done raised 3 kids. I know how to do in the scope of what I do. I have a business degree. I use it in my business, in my scope of what I do, my management company, things here at the radio station. What about a person who has no experience in trading? And I guess that's what you said. You both said that. So what about, hey Maurice? Yeah, I cook. My brother said I cook.
I guess I could say,
Ah, bless
and
you.
I'll let Rhonda expound on it. It's the determination. I'm determined. Even if I didn't have any degrees, I'm determined. We just spent a weekend with the majority of the multi-million-dollar traders who presented to us. One particular individual didn't know how to read. Right? $3 million.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey, what's up,
Trader.
everybody? This is Jason Nelson.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Deborah Cox.
Hey everyone, this is Anthony Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's your man, Jim.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jonathan Nelson.
Hey, what's up? It's Vashawn Mitchell.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Todd Delaney, and right
Is it live yet? Because my husband said he's looking for the live part.
Tell him I'm on.
He got a picture of you. He just sent me the whole Facebook
Tell
page.
him it should be at. Tell him it's at. Okay, it's my name, not the radio, not my radio thing. Tell him just go to Marette Brown Clark, and it should be there.
Hi, this is Charles Butler.
Yo, this is Ted Wynn from ATL.
My name is not Carlton Banks, and I love...
Hi, this is JJ Hairston.
Hey everybody, this is Pastor William McDowell.
Hey, I'm Erica Campbell.
And I'm
It's looking for you, Erica. 11, 42. Okay, I didn't mean to cut you off. Gotta earn my keep. Let's see, who's this? Tiffany Walker. Hey, cuz, long time no see. Hey, Tiffany. Monique Baker's watching. Y'all have any questions for them? So this is Alfreda Fuller to your left. If you're looking, this is Rhonda Jackson to your right. You want to make sure you tag somebody. They're having a business forum here in Baltimore on this coming Saturday, January 26th. 11 a.m. is one session. 1 p.m. is the second session. If you want more information, you got to go to 1-866-TRADE-61. Is there a website? Or just call the number. You
Just
can
call
register.
the number.
1-866-TRADE-61. The word trade 61. And you want to get this information. Now, whether you can attend the forum or not, which is what we want you to do. Look, and the forum is free. OMG. My goodness. The forum is free. And you can learn all about trading. Foreign exchange trading. Rhonda said it's easy. Rhonda said even a gospel singer can learn how to trade. My God,
I'm
my
still
God.
learning. I'm advancing every day.
Alfreda's advancing every day. Now, you guys think this is a good idea? I already have like 4,000 things on my plate, but I don't know of the 4,000 things that will have me coming to this amount of money like Rhonda's talking. Even if I sell 1 million records, y'all buy my single for 99 cents. If I do 1 million of those, I'm not going to make what she's talking about. So, the Bible talks about, well, I don't know if the Bible talks about it, but streams of income, I'm just going to throw that out there. Will it be live streaming? If not, is there a link? I don't think there'll be live streaming. You can call the number 1-866-TRADE-61 and you can get information like that. All right. Hold on.
Is one of these you, Miss Clark? He's still trying to get her.
That's a way to spell her name.
I know, but I mean, it's definitely the name. He just can't find
Hey
it.
everybody, this is Pastor William McDowell.
Hey, I'm Erica Campbell.
And I'm Greg from Get Up Morning.
And you're listening to Margaret Brown Clark on The Sound of Praise.
Any day now is what I kept telling myself on the last mile, on the road to somewhere, but along
So we have.
You know, Jamal brought it to his church before he left. Our mentor,
You can take them.
You said Jamal Brown.
he brought it to his church. Bishop Paul Morton, F. Morton, he brought it to his churches.
Oh.
So there are Raphael Spiller, if you YouTube it, you could see him teaching Jamal Bryant's Congregation and Empowerment Temple here in Baltimore.
Okay.
Bishop Paul F. Morton, he's been on board since, I think he came right after me.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm always giving stuff the side eye. I think I got that from my mom. She's, you know, it's just like we grew up, and you said it yourself. You said we grew up where you grow up, you go to school, you get a job, and you work that job till the legs fall off, and then say, if you're lucky, you get a pension, or if you put enough money aside to retire, and then you just kind of just work, and then you retire, and then maybe you live extra 2 years, and then you're in the grave or something. That's kind of how our parents
Instilled in us.
in us. And so even for me being, you know, the type of entrepreneur I am, and being in the music business where you're here today, gone today, or whatever, the Lord has blessed me to be able to maintain my ministry, and God's been like good to me. I've never seen my righteous forsaken
or seed,
and I haven't had to beg for bread, so I'm grateful for that. But I'm always giving stuff that just feels too good to be true.
Well,
the side eye, and y'all look true to me. So I'm like,
But as I said in the commercials that are running, I'm not trying to sell somebody a pipe dream.
Absolutely.
I'm going on what I know
okay,
has happened to people.
okay,
So I think that's what re-sparked the interest in me, and looking at the fact that I'm ready. I want to be like I used to be, in control of my own time.
right.
And it's high time. I have 87-year-old parents.
Yeah.
I need to be able to sit and have tea with them, place a trade, and make my money. And take my card and go swipe and get my money.
So do you ever just like go in and say, okay, this is my last trade? I guess you don't, because you can always increase your...
Yeah, well, no, you don't. You want to be disciplined. You know, what I've learned is the market will at least give you 10 pips. What they call it, and 10 pips is just the percentage of a candle. And that's getting a little technical with it, but the market will give you a certain amount of money to make. So what I'll do is I'll go in. I'm not looking to trade all day.
Right.
I go in and I may do a 15-minute trade or a 30-minute trade, and I put the amount of money that I'm going to risk for that day, make my money, and I'm done. And the rest of the day is mine. So I don't have to look for the strategy that I have that I'm teaching my team. You know, you don't have to stay in the market all day. And then if you want to, you can place pending orders that can trigger, you know, while it'll trigger.
I don't
when it's
even
time to
know what
trigger.
that is. You said place a pending order. I'm like, what, for a pair of shoes? What are they
In other
can
words,
get there, Amazon,
in other words,
Zappos?
go into the bank with some instructions on what I want you to do, like you do with your what is that, your retirement account? You know, they always sending you letters. Let us know
where you want us to.
Right, same thing. I want to trade with Europe and U.S. dollar today. I want to trade with the Japanese yen and New Zealand.
Oh my gosh, you have to learn all of that, though.
No, you just pick a trade. Sure, Rhonda.
We're going back on live in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
But yeah.
So for somebody like me, I don't have a lot of excess time.
Right.
I'm kind of like you. I'm
Yeah,
kind
I
of like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
If I add something else to my plate, I'm going to strangle somebody
Right.
and myself. So something like this, for somebody like me, is this plausible? I'm asking you.
I would say yes, only because when I first got in, I didn't have the time. So what I did was to take the classes. I took them at night when everybody was asleep.
Right.
And I usually, it absorb more when I do it at night. And I wake up in the morning, I remember what I actually studied.
Right.
So I would do an hour every night. And I got it. And then the beautiful part is that I had a great mentor that also said, hey, look, when you have time,
Right.
I'll show you whatever that you're missing. So I got the basics. Like I understood the basics of it. And then the other information, like the intermediate and advanced part, came with just over time and
Right.
just placing the trades. And then I
Right.
practiced a lot. You practice. And then the thing about it is, we have a phenomenal team that, I mean, everybody, it's about family for us. It's about giving. It's about helping. It's about a blessing isn't a blessing until you bless someone else.
Right.
So that's what we're about. We're not trying to keep everything to ourselves.
And that's, you know, that's another reason, because there's nothing I have not asked this lady to do.
So did you know her
That she's,
beforehand?
no. Nothing that
Y'all
I
just met
asked her
6
to
months
do.
ago?
And not
Yeah.
one time did she ever say, you know, that's a lot of gas money. Or we got to go to New York. Or it's, so if she's helping me, why wouldn't I help? She's helping me so I can help the world.
This is kind of
It's awesome. She's a family member that I just met 7 months ago, and you wouldn't know the differences. in
mind blown.
The relationship.
Yeah, that's good.
She doesn't tell me no, not that she can't. Sometimes she'll say, well, Frida, you know, I need to call the mentor of yours, and we need to, but it's done. It's done. I can't do this by myself, Mayette.
It takes a
Trust
village.
me.
It takes a
I
village.
can't. And she's made it so easy. She's made it easier, because I couldn't do half of what I've done without her and my other mentor.
Okay, we're going back in
Okay.
in a minute. You can put this back on.
Thank you.
Hey, Miranda. So I'm going back in. I know I'm going to regret being this close up on this camera. Okay.
These are pears. This is the market. The market.
So we got about
Yes.
Me too. It's the sound of praise. Joshua Rogers right there with Pour Your Oil. My name is Marette Brown Clark. Still in studio with me are Miss Alfreda Fuller and Miss Rhonda Jackson. They're having a business forum, learning the skill of trading on this Saturday, January 26th, 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. That's 2 sessions at the Loch Raven Public Library. So what can a person expect to hear from you on Saturday?
Well, Rhonda will be the presenter, so I'll defer to her.
Okay.
Other than introducing myself.
Yeah.
What they're going to hear is information of how a $5.3 trillion market is available to us, and that we can learn the skill set and also trade in that market and make a ton of money. The skill set that I'm going to display and educate everyone on, you know, our goal is to empower, enrich, and educate. And once we, you know, display it and show it, and then we'll do a little bit of trading and show them, you know, how we actually make the money. And that's our goal, is just basically just to expose it and educate people and just empower them on how they now can trade.
Do you feel like this is for everybody, or just for certain people that kind of light bulb goes off and they get it?
Well, I believe it is for everybody, but everybody won't be open to it. And the only reason why I say that is because some people may feel like it's challenging, or maybe feel like they don't have enough time, or, you know, whatever, you know, reason they give themselves why they won't do it. But what I will say, that if you get into this and you take a look at it, this will change your life. It's an incredible opportunity that has changed my life, and that's given me an opportunity where I can leave generational wealth to my kids now. And I can teach them a skill set, but they don't have to be dependent on a job.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 boys.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you said that you taught your son.
Mm-hmm.
You have an 11-year-old?
Yeah, he loves trading. He comes home, right after he does his homework, I give him a trade. He puts it in. He even tells me sometimes, "Mommy, it's time to get out. Just take the money, get out,
Oh my
close
gosh.
it." Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking with Rhonda Jackson and Elfrida Fuller. They're having a business forum, learning the skill of trading. Listen, even an 11-year-old can trade. This is happening January 26, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It is free at the Lock Raven Public Library. If you want more information, 1-866-TRADE-61. I need you to go over to my Facebook Live page and make sure you've missed a whole bunch of nuggets. Like, yeah, we're about to get this done. You love Jesus.
Yes.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yes.
So is this good for churches? Churches that may want to do some work that's outside of the regular tithes and offerings that they get?
Yes, actually, I don't know if we can mention it, but one of the well-known pastors.
Yeah, don't mention the
okay,
name. Okay,
so big, well-known pastor here in Baltimore that's actually who's in it, and he's actually exposing his parish to it and helping some people that would maybe, didn't have enough money to pay their rent or enough money to pay their car note or enough money to get their kids through school. Now they're able to do that and more. So it's definitely the churches, the pastors, they see it, they see the vision, they see now that some people who can't work or can't find a job. And this is open to everybody. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter what color or what nationality or anything.
That's Rhonda Jackson and Elfrida Fuller. Their business forum is January 26th, this Saturday. If you got plans, change them. There's one session at 11 a.m. There's another session at 1 p.m. So I guess it's about 2 hours you're going to be speaking?
Yeah, more or less. It'll be 2 hours, and then Q&A, of course. And then I'll show them, how everything works.
Okay. I don't know what there is to not like about this.
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
It's a lot. It's just a commitment.
Okay.
I've put the commitment in because I'm not a graphic person. I'm not a phone person. But now I have to go back and reinvent the wheel and say, I can do this, and I am doing it. So that's what's keeping me afloat, because I see, but it takes the skill set.
And I think it's admirable that you're doing this for free. You're putting your own money into something to sow into somebody else's life. And you can never go wrong doing that. You can't be God-given, right? No matter how hard you try. On January 26th, this Saturday, 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. at the Lock Raven Public Library. There's a business forum that's open to you. All you have to do is register by calling 1-866-TRADE-61. The number again is 1-866-TRADE-61. It's been a pleasure having you here, Miss Fuller.
Thank you.
A pleasure having you here, Miss Jackson. Yeah.
Thank you.
And Maurette, again, this is for everybody. Anybody in Detroit, California, New Zealand, Europe, Africa. 1-866-TRADE-61.
And there's enough money to go around for everybody.
Exactly.
Yes, and you can do it all from your smartphone. So make your smartphone work for you.
What? 1-866-TRADE-61. They're about to blow my mind up in here. It's a business forum at Lock Raven Public Library. You can trade from your smartphone, Rhonda just said. 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. this Saturday. Make sure you are in the place, Lock Raven Public Library. This is good. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here at the Sound of Praise.
Thank you.
God
Awesome.
bless you. God bless you.
God bless you, too. I got more music, but we're going to be trading up in here.
Amen. This is
Cool.
how
Thank you so much.
the different country codes come up on that far. So the two countries, so those, if you choose whatever you choose, that's the pair that you're interested in trading or looking at the charts to see.
Gosh, what am I doing Saturday at 11?
And even if
not, we come to you.
We have an evening session this Tuesday. It's in but it's in PG County. Where you live in PG County?
I live out here,
But we have one that's going to be in Baltimore too on the 31st. So I can
January 31st.
I think that's a Wednesday. And it's going to be at the Sheraton Hotel in Baltimore. One of our leaders is coming there. Let's see, maybe Frida can. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
And this is the actual chart itself.
It's going to be at the Sheraton Baltimore Washington Airport on Elkridge Landing Road in Lincoln. I don't know if that's close.
What time?
It starts at 7:30. But that you can register, you know, just sign up at.
Sign up at.
The commercial for you here.
Oh, this is you?
Yeah, that's me.
And garnishments. Although I helped them save their homes, cars, and paychecks, I wasn't able to give them the most valuable thing, which was the opportunity of their lifetime, the opportunity to build wealth through trading. At my upcoming business forum, you will get information about how to start trading to succeed in the marketplace through the Educational Academy, available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This opportunity will change and transform your life. I'm not here to sell your dream, but to show you how you can learn the skill sets through trading. Successful. Turn your weekly
All right, you
paycheck
guys,
into
I'm
daily
gone.
income.
We're
Just
out of
takes one
here.
phone call,
Wait,
turn
she's
it
waving
and a
bye.
few weeks to months to learn the
Wave
skill
bye
sets to
again.
begin trading. Attend my business forums where you will meet
All right.
successful traders.
Unemployable.
Call
I love it.
1-866-1 to register and for more